Hocus Pocus 4.
Casey told me that you really weren't aware of how huge Hocus Pocus was to the young kids.
Well, I started to get a feeling, you know, it was when it first came out, it was like, I don't want to use the word dud, but I will use it in this context because as the years went on, it got cumulatively, it got more and more and more and more of an audience,
A cult classic.
until it became a cult classic. And I think it was about 10 years after it was had been released that we started agitating for us to do a sequel, and we were just met with absolute disinterest, complete disinterest. And it's my favorite part that I ever played. I mean,
Really?
oh, it's my favorite part that I ever played. I mean, I just do that. I just do it. I just do it, and the voice comes back, and I mean, my eyes start to go in circles. I really loved it. So we started agitating. We didn't get anywhere, and lo and behold, 30 years later, we did the sequel.
Because I would always text you, Hocus Pocus is trending on Twitter, and you were like, what? Like, no, who cares about that movie? And I was like, everyone in the world cares about that movie. I saw it opening weekend. My mother and I went to see it.
Unbelievable.
But, so I always loved it, but the kids loved it. Kids that weren't even around.
But this is the thing that happened with cable, and now I don't know what's going to happen with streaming.
Right.
Interesting.
Because Hocus Pocus, just so you know, was always on. And especially like from September or like August until November.
August until November?
I'm telling you.
Oh my God!
If I was you could off the season.
It was a kickoff to the season.
Yeah.
And you could watch Hocus Pocus, and it would be like 2 p.m. on a Saturday, and you're like, oh, I'm gonna watch Hocus Pocus. Obviously, I'm gonna watch Hocus Pocus. Which is also what happened with White Chicks, by the way.
Yes, yeah.
And we're coming up on we're 24 years, so I guess we have to wait.
you're due for a sequel.
We're going to do the sequel, I think, in 6 more years.
Yes.
And are you making Hocus Pocus 3?
Well, I haven't seen the script, but I've heard rumblings.
Okay.
But I haven't seen anything.
Okay.
But I think if they're gonna, they oughta, because time is not just marching. I mean, time is barrel-assing.
Time is barrel-assing to the finish line.
To the finish line. Yeah, get us while we're still breathing. I mean, God.